I am.
Alright. So, us as humans all have different opinions, perspectives, on different topics. And none of us are going to agree on anything. Like, nobody in here is going to agree on something, like, all on the same thing. So, Maslow has said, he that is good with a hammer tends to think everything is a nail. I agree with this quote, but I believe there's different sort of interpretations. I believe what Maslow's trying to say is that the one that he is good with the hammer is somebody who is a good person who sees good in things or has a perspective that things could work, even if it doesn't seem that it can work in the beginning. One example, this could relate this to me. I like to make music sometimes just for fun. Sometimes there's different sounds that, kind of sound confusing, or so I like to sample like older music. Like, oh, how can I make this sound different? I have a different perspective on it. I add different sounds to it. It sounds completely different. So in that case, I would be the one with the hammer, me making this music would be the sounds, or that would be the nail. Another example of this would be kind of like in politics. A lot of people are Democrats, a lot of people are Republicans. No one could say which side is right. People have different perspectives on politics, and that's why somebody with the hammer, and the hammer would be, oh, this is my view on politics. I'm sorry. So another, I guess, what I was trying to say with the politics thing is that even if something looks bad, I would say like a lot of people disagree with the president, but there's people out there who think he's good. That could be like not even just politics, just people in general. People who say, oh, like somebody who's done a lot of bad things in life. A lot of people just kind of forget about them and just say, oh, they're a lost cause, or they're just gonna end up failing in life. But somebody who could see that they can have rehabilitation, they're the person with the hammer that nails that person, trying to get them better. So I believe Maslow, or however you pronounce his name, he was saying that, he's good with the hammer, tends to think everything is a nail, that in life, anything can be a hammer, or anything can be a nail, and we're the hammer that just has to work on it. Thank you.
No, you keep that. That's your souvenir for the day.
That was pretty effective.
All right, I like the idea of the attention device at the beginning, talking about a diversity of opinion, and you had a pretty good transition to what their topic was. There's not really a very clear preview, but I could tell that there was a structure because you had separate ideas that you were talking about. The first one is the one that you did the best on. You had the most detail, and you personalized it a little bit. The third one seemed very vague. You started off with political examples, but ultimately it kind of got vaguer and vaguer as you went along. But there was a structure, so I think that helps quite a bit. Your voice drops out a little bit too often. You want to kind of keep the level up, especially for a presentation. I know you've got a naturally quiet voice, so you may have to force yourself to speak up a little bit more often. And especially when you're making those transitions, as I've said before, sometimes people drop their voices as they're moving from one idea to the next, and you have a tendency to do that. I think you might want to go the other direction. Instead of dropping your voice, increase the volume of your voice to draw attention to the new topic. You have a tendency to look down. This is something that I'm going to tell everybody. Get the piece of paper out of your hands as fast as possible, because otherwise you're going to be passing it back and forth to yourself from the right hand to the left hand. You're going to keep looking at it. People develop what I like to call refrigerator disease. How many of you have gone to the refrigerator and you keep looking for something to appear, and it's not there, and 5 minutes later you go back and look again? Maybe something has shown up since the last time you were there. It doesn't. Same thing with that piece of paper. You keep looking down at that piece of paper and thinking, something's going to show up there, and it isn't. It's going to stay exactly the same as it was. So get it out of your hands. It becomes a distraction while you're speaking. All right, thank you. That was a good start. Uriel, you're going to be next, so come get some topics and send Mo in.